Okay, I'm gonna do this quick video with my batteries low. Ooh, shit. Get my hair real quick. Hold on. Let me use my Dr. Teal's elderberry to hold the phone up. And y'all know how these videos be cutting short and batteries low. So let's see. Bottoms, mirrors, like not in the mood to be in the frame. Like my brush. Always smooth. Let's see. I have to run and go get my oil. Okay, that's enough. But I'm gonna have to run and get my oil because of my braids and that that misfortune and terrorism shit that I be going through. I have some thin spots, so I've been working on like right here, thin spot. So I've been working on growing out my hair, and I just got Africa's Best oil, and I'm going to get it right now. So as y'all recall me discussing with y'all, like keeping my hair braided up, and when I wasn't able to have my hair braided, I ended up with like knots and tangles and all types like black looking things, and all types of shit hanging all up in my hair. And I finally got them shits off. So here goes like my Africa's Best. See, get my Africa's Best oil. So my next thing I need to get is some African Pride. Get my African Pride hair grease. I like the ones that show the oil. I mean the herbs and stuff. That isn't anything melt right into the scalp. I love that shit. I've been using that since I was a teenager. Since I came across my first jar, I've been opening them jars up in the store. Like, if this isn't the one with the herbs in it, I ain't buying it. So you can't see that shit. Like, nope, I ain't buying it. Anyway, I know this short situation with my hair is kind of annoying to me. I'm so used to my long, down my back braids. And if you check my Leaf Gourmet MySpace page, that's what you see, my blue braids. And before I had my blue and black braids, I had blue, black, and pink. I did those braids twice. And I can't remember what came before that, but I've been braided up for years. And if it wasn't braided up or styled up, that's because of that unfortunate terrorist shit we're going through. Society and humanity as a whole, you know? So, going through it. But, this will be not a too long video. After this video, I'm going to hit up, the charger, my phone's charger, so I can let it, sit for a while. And I'll do a makeup video after it charges long enough. I understand it's still recording, so. Okay, so I was very happy to come across this Remington flat iron. I bought this thing that I didn't turn the motherfucker on. Ran across this thing I thought was a Remington, it's up to $3.90. I bought this thing that I thought was a Remington curling iron, but it's not a curling iron. I'm familiar with. It appears to be one of those wraparound styles. My hair's not long enough for that, but let me get me some curlable synthetic hair that's on and popping Remington. I thought I keep that shit and figure it out. You know, well, okay, I bought it. I'll figure that shit out. It's not what I thought it was. Okay, keep that shit. I actually looked at it out the box at Walmart before I left, but I kept it. I didn't feel like dealing with them and the return and stuff like that. I am Leaf Gourmet, Tiffany, Cassandra Reeves Graham, and you know, I do product testing and things like that, working into product development on a larger scale than I do it now and stuff like that. So I've figured I might as well keep it and figure it out. So I got my flat iron up to 390 as I mentioned. I do believe I mentioned it. But I flat ironed it yesterday after coming off of like all of that like mess my hair was going through. As y'all know, my last MySpace pictures before wait, I do believe my last MySpace. Yeah, before the scarf and makeup that I did. Clean Cosmetics. Wait, Clean. I have it down here because I'm about to use it. Santi, Clean Beautician Lab, Clean Color Beautician Lab. So they're there. So I'll be using. Wait. Anyway, yeah, I had on my scarf. That's the same color as this top that I'm wearing. And needless to say, I had it on today, my scarf. And my little dress. My dress back on. I need a cute dress picture of myself. And I remember back in the day when I was a teenager, before I was like, long before I was up on flat irons. This could be within my waking mind, my first flat iron that I bought. It's a Remington. But anyway, back in my teenage years, I learned how to straighten my hair with a curling iron because it got closer to my scalp than it did with a flat iron. But I just go to show y'all ass because I didn't know how to use that motherfucker flat iron. Working through it though. And oh my gosh. So, all cool. Like my hair, it was starting to come out again, the spiral curls and stuff, but it wasn't actually able to. I really need Cantu. I need Cantu for a consistent period of time to get my hair showing my spiral curls. I've done photo shoots with my spiral curls and discussed that on my MySpace. But the thin tubular spiral curls that I end up having. So still working on the mechanics of doing my hair, because braids are braids when the braids is out, you know. So it's been a while doing my hair. Drop the comb. I'm about to end this video after this section in the back and move on. I can charge the phone, but I'll probably have the phone enough charged before I'm finished flat iron. So there was that whole preparing to be Brie one day. So I'm working on my hair and makeup and stuff like that and things to wear and all that. But I'm down to under $200 of my money. I seen online they were talking about a monthly stimulus check for families and shit. They charged me $240, $260 for 4 nights here, you know. And they're talking a week is $300. I'm like, damn, I wish you told me that. I was checking in because they're supposed to, like the travel, hospitality, and tourism industry, it done changed considerably, or it did change like that for me. So working through it, me and Miss Boston and all that, owning my own company and stuff. Them be the breaks. But I'm off of that same one. I be pushing a shopping cart full of bags and then sleeping outside and panhandling and all that. So since I've been subjected to have to panhandle all my life, that's what I'm gonna be doing until I can start earning my paychecks. but I can't pause work. I learned just like everybody else, well, humans anyway, I don't be stealing. We learned we have to work to survive, to make our way in society and be happy, healthy, productive members of humanity. So that's what we learned. So that's what I do, work. So it'll all be beneficial in the long run. I think, because I keep on increasing my worth, my stock, my value, my employability, my transferable skills, my marketability, my qualifications, my education. I keep enhancing all of that as I go, so it'll be worth it when I can finally meet with my employer and stuff. But in the meantime, I asked somebody to marry me 6 months ago because in my adult life, all I knew about him is what was perceived to be aired by him as country boy, the music artist. And as more time went on, like within development, for instance, like seeing the Please Don't Judge Me video, right? Whatever version I ended up ultimately hearing. But when I seen him, it looked to me like, I was like, damn, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't actually enlisted. You know, like, it made me feel like all special and proud of the man. I mean, I felt all special and proud of the man because I was interested in him. Like, even then, watching videos on my computer in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, being far away from that. I'm in Sadler, something, Texas, and whatnot. So, you know. But it's cool. There's nothing I can say about it. Like, beyond, like, I've been looking to meet this man. I went through so many, like, life and death situations. And we talked about whatever we might have happened to talk about within this lifetime, but we haven't met yet. But I was like, damn, I just want to try that happiness. Like, I think I could be happy with him. So I think, like, I know he could be happy with me. I've been taking all this time to, like, grow myself as a woman so I can make that man happy within life. So I'm like, okay, and everything. So as it turns out, I ended up, like, nearly dying for a lot of years over the past, like, let's say 6 to 8 years. I went through a lot of life and death instances, cancer, and things like that, hit by cars, domestic terrorism, all types of different crazy things that I've been going through. And I was like, fuck it, before I die, I deserve happiness. So I asked him to marry me when he was in prison at Casper Military Base, Casper Military Prison for Civilians. And he said, yeah. So he's ordained as a Catholic Pope, and he was also a priest. So he can preside. And my aunties made me be the high priestess of the Catholic Church. And as a part of that, I was ordained as well. So we very much married ourselves to one another. Like, our communication with each other, they get cut the way they do. However, other people see it. Like, he can see my videos, and I don't see responses from him about my videos. He's done many videos. I haven't seen too many of his recent ones, but I scale it back and keep going through them and submitting comments, and I do PR for him and everything because I like his body of work, but his overall career, there was something wrong with it. Couldn't find his fans out here from him, but between NBA, NFL, and a career within the music industry and artistry,